Welcome for the annual dinner of the Kenya National Chamber of Commerce Attic chapter. These are youth in business who are scaling up and doing business amongst each other. So far, they've done 20 million Kenya shillings amongst themselves. And I'm joined with a few guests to tell us more about their experience as Attic members and Attic partners.
It's been an honor being part of the Attic chapter community. It started all the way back in March 2021, where this amazing gentleman had a vision. Mr. Moshe had a vision of creating a youth community, and together with some young people inside the community. And people were coming every Friday, 7 a.m. in the morning, since March up to today, and they were growing one another. And I joined in July 2021, and on the first day, I got so much business. I was like, I have to be here. Like, seriously. You know, when you're by yourself and you're at home, you know, you've done your 12 hours of work, umesikiza podcast, umekimbia, you think you're doing much. Then I'd come to Attic and you find people who are changing the world. And it forces you to become the best you can be, to grow, to challenge yourself, to realize that you need to build capacity beyond yourself. And it's been a wonderful journey.
We started in a very informal setting, you know, young people coming together, trading business with each other across an ecosystem and waters that had never been charted before. But through the last 1 year, this small youth in business network that started with about just 5 or so young people has grown to this huge group that you're looking at right now. So we've done a couple of different things over the last 1 year, and we want to expand the impact of that. This expansion of impact will work through partners, through yourselves, through different networks that we hope to engage.
You guys are the next level of development of this country, be it in the sector of agriculture, be it in the sector of IT. We must appreciate our guests, PLP. They'll be telling us about themselves later. And at the forefront of this development is Attic chapter. I must appreciate Attic because together you have put this event together. The benefits of being part of this group is 1, you network. 2, you have a strong partner to advocate for you. And 3, you get a chance to link yourself with the rest of the world. You have 177 countries to choose from, and you have offices now in Dubai, Sharjah. You have offices now in Algeria where you can sit and conduct your business, and very soon we're opening our very first office in China. So thank you very much. Those are the benefits. You get a strong community of solid business people who come around you and support you and help your business grow.
We want to build better networks. We want to build more cohesive networks of youth in business, connected with an ecosystem of support by partners and stakeholders who are enablers in the ecosystem of technology, of finance, of different spaces. We also want to be able to launch an NFT, a non-fungible token. For those who, NFT is a new term. A non-fungible token where the value of its seat can be quantified. We also will be talking about NFT later on today. One of our consultants in the blockchain development space will share about that. We also look at doing trade missions where we can have young people going for trade missions, not just in Kenya, but across the divide.
Part of the things that you have to understand is as you're building out your business or your business models, you need key partners to work with you. Just as you're putting together the key resources that you will need for your business to grow, as you're identifying your customer segments and saying that in order for me to attract these customer segments, I need to be able to deliver this product from its raw form, that live animal, into the plate that you be served in front of you. Then you must have identified who you will partner along the journey. And for us, we have realized that it's going to be quite expensive to replicate the model that KNCCI and Farmer's Choice and all these other companies that have been working for 30 plus years if we just want to break into the market. Now, to get into the market and stay in there is a whole different ballgame. So then the number 2 point is seek out partnerships with people who are already doing what it is that you hope to do. And ultimately, find a way in which you can synergize your efforts where they are benefiting as well as you're benefiting to build a sustainable business. And finally, ultimately, every business requires capital to scale. You must identify what that key number is. for just to operate for a month, what is your bare minimum? You do need to pay rent if you're renting out in a space. You have employees that need to go to the market. What is the cost of acquiring one customer? What is the cost of keeping one customer? And what is the cost of growing one customer?
I think for where we've reached, it's been because of leadership, level 5 leadership. People who are committed to you, people who are willing to help you, where the best ideas win, people who push each other. I want to appreciate the team that has grown over time, that have delivered this event and so many more. And the things we do, number one, is we are here for you to grow your business. And so how do we do that? So we meet every Friday and we get to know each other better, get to know your business, and now our job is to look for your business for you. We have a model which is SWARM, strong word of mouth. And so if I know that Christine does tech, for example, or websites, I'm going to look for business for Christine. When I hear someone is looking for a website person, I'm looking for Christine. And so Attic chapter has done over 20 million in the last 13 months. Can you clap for these guys?
Attic Chapter is a group for the youth in business to belong, connect, and grow. Belong in terms of finding people who are like-minded, connect with the people who will grow you, mentors, people who have been there, done the mistakes, they teach you what they've learned, right? And grow. We want people to get money in the bank. We want people to expound their minds, just grow in that way. Yes, that's what Attic Chapter is, just a space for all the youth who are in business, entrepreneurial youth, to grow, belong, and connect.
It's been amazing, honestly, the growth, basically just as an individual, not even just looking at business-wise, what you'd probably getting, but the character you'd probably get from the guys over here. Probably when you're actually alone, just doing business, you think that you're probably the only one among your friends who actually is quite ambitious. But you come over here, you meet more like-minded people with big dreams, so you actually start to rethink about yours.
Attic is doing one of the most revolutionary things in the business community in Kenya, because we have a group of young people who are very much, like my friend Jerry has said, it's like-minded youth. We're here to build a vision that is bigger than ourselves. And that calls for all of us to be at arms with understanding. If we're not doing this, guess what? People in South Korea, people in America, people in the UK, they're doing this. And so we have taken the honors as Attic Chapter to really bring that to our republic, and more so we are crossing borders as soon as our republic is catered for. But let's see how the year pans out, and I'm excited to be clocking 1 year along with Attic Chapter.
Every Friday I look up to meeting great entrepreneurs, networking, coming in a space where it's a safe space for entrepreneurs, you know. It's a safe space to just know you have a support system. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Makati, and have a fabulous evening.
I would say for me, it has been more of learning from other entrepreneurs also. Just seeing what people are doing. You know, biashara, people do a lot of trial and error. And if you don't have people who have gone before you, then you get to do a lot of mistakes. So for me, it has been less mistakes, because I've gotten to learn from people who have gone before me, who are doing well in business and succeeding. And then also the networks I've been able to create there, and building very formidable relationships that has not only helped enabled us in biashara grow and scale up and even get more clients, but also just being able to network globally and also in the whole country. Yeah.
So my advice for business, and I love to fail and I keep on failing in businesses, is your focus. That's number one. Second is to have the right mindset. Third would be more of choosing your right partners. If as in youth, the biggest challenge is first to find your co-founder or your partner. This is a most critical stage, because having a wrong step or a wrong foundation will be detrimental for the progress of your business. So that becomes number one. Then have confidence in the product or services that you thought about, and live with it. And that's the other thing I would say. Money will always flow. And last but not the least, whatever product you have, it should differentiate from the market. Do not try to compete, but have a differentiator. And that would be the key to your success. And that would be my advice to the youth of this nation.
Wow. Thank you so much, Mr. Pravin. It's been a pleasure having you.
Thank you very much.
Have a lovely evening.